I have one of these. And, I mean, it's cool and all. I mean, shit. I want to make it my own. I think I'm going to use aluminized tape. And probably some weathering techniques. I don't know. Let's find out. I'm not going to bore you with that entire process. So we're just going to go ahead and assume you hung out with me the entire time and you illuminized that entire helmet with me, one piece at a time, over and over again for like the next few hours.
I'll just meet them someplace else. This is my favorite spot because no one knows about this place. Nacho cheese is stuck to the bartender's face, and what really gets me is the golf simulator run by Windows XP. Must have stepped in something because it's stuck to my shoe. Some people in a booth that are humping some glue, and the basketball machine in the corner is just cheering them on.
Now, before you say anything, I know what you're going to say. Excuse me? But Jason, we can see the seams. We can see the pieces of tape, the individual pieces of tape. I know. Sorry, that was very aggressive. This isn't supposed to be aggressive. Will you stop? He has no face. You'll earn your face later. So the cool thing about aluminized tape is that you can make a surface literally look and feel like metal. It is metal. This will be cold to the touch. It will feel like a piece of metal, not a piece of plastic. The second thing that you can do is you can take either 000 steel wool, or I'll be taking some about 800 to 1,000 grit sandpaper, and I will be burnishing this down, and it will look like brushed aluminum. And after we do that, and then hit it with a couple weathering passes, you won't really be able to tell unless I hold this to your face and say, hey, look at the seam of the tape. It's so hard to see, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, roll that footage. Check that out. My buddy Jerry made that for me. It's awesome. Jeez. Oh, my hair is crazy. All right, after a wardrobe change here, I had aluminum dust all over me, and I fed the cat too. Why are you going to yell at me like that? So the idea with this whole thing is I want my Iron Man helmet to look like it's been through it. One of the ways we're going to do that is we're going to do a multi-layer worn paint job. And I'm going to make this look like it's been a bunch of different colors and just, you know, completely whooped in some areas and pristine in others. It's going to look like a many layered, faceted paint job, like a car that's being, you know, worked on, and it just has the Bondo and not the base coat paint. You'll see. Check it out. we let that dry, and then we spray paint over top of it, do it again. Spray paint over top of it, do it again. And then when we sand, we'll have multi-layered paint jobs to look at. It's gonna be cool. Wait. I always wanted to do this. Okay, brush it off there. Okay, you tap it clean, and just beat the devil out of it. I'm out of breath. And while that dries, we're off to the recycling center. Don't mind that. That's just a piece of plywood bit me. Recycle! Our powers combined. But I'm so excited to get some progress on this build. Maybe even finish it in today. That'd be really cool. Because the best part of growing up is fucking with your stuff. Seriously, like customizing your things is it's the best. All right, yeah. Okay, so don't mind my air conditioner. It's hot. I live in North Carolina. But here is the finished primed piece. Now, I was thinking about, still a little tacky, but I was thinking about doing one more coat of the blue that I liked. But I think I'm going to leave it the prime for right now. And so the whole idea is I'm going to start sanding this, and there's so many layers of paint that there's going to be a progression of repair, and it's going to look like an old car, and that's what I want to do. But mainly, I've been thinking about it between drying cycles. I want to do like re-entry marks. I want this helmet to look like it's been in and out of Earth's atmosphere hundreds of times, and this is the utility suit, right? So Tony's just having it re-anodized and repainted, re-anodized and repainted, and this at this point is like a work helmet that he doesn't care about, and it's just, you know, he keeps it's in between its paint jobs. So that's what we're going for. Hopefully we get there. Stay tuned. Also, fastest way to make something look weathered and old and beat up is to stand the corners. Is to really reveal that contrast line. That right there, that's a good one. Hell yeah. Focus. There we go. Okay, so here's a perfect example of little happy accidents that happen when you're weathering something. You see here, I pulled out the masking to find a giant glob of blue paint in the corner of this eye. And instead of freaking out, I just, you know, cleaned it as best I could. Because like I said, I want this to be a suit that's like in need of repair. And, you know, the nice contrast between the two there. I might do just a little dot of some, when I do the black pass, I'll probably put something here, just to balance it a little bit. Taking a page out of my buddy Adam Savage's book. I forgot to film this whole thing, but my second weathering pass is complete. Check it out. Whoa. Yeah. Still got some wear and tear to go with. I still want to accentuate some of these burn marks, do some more highlighting, might clear coat the helmet, give it an anodized luster or something. Hell yeah. I found something pretty cool here. It's like a highlighting technique. I want to make some like re-entry, like burn marks, like that go kind of this way. And I was wondering how to do it, and I found that if I water some paint down a little bit, hello, and I kind of smudge it in here like this, and then take my thumb and drag it up. It gives that streak, sorry, that I'm looking for. Yeah. Like that re-entry streak. That's what I'm calling it.